Uh, Good morning, everyone. Go Cops Gone Fishing. Today, conversation topic is the coronavirus. Uh, Welcome to Freedom of Speech. I do this broadcast every morning, Monday through Friday, from 7 to 7:30 only. I do not extend the time. Don't matter if it's a full panel or nobody on the panel. Basically, say whatever you want in the chats. You can come up on the screen, be able to choose to. If everything goes well, if YouTube allows me, I could moderize it. If not, it's no big deal. I don't care. That's why I call it freedom of speech. So, like I said, the topic is the coronavirus. I will post a link if anybody would like to come on up. Fairly early in the broadcast. So, been just like everybody else in the whole entire world, we've all been wondering about this coronavirus. Basically, I think the news media is making a big, huge deal out of it, scaring a lot of people. There is other viruses out there that is killing people more than the coronavirus. There's other ways to think of it that way. Basically, what I'm trying to explain is I'm over here looking at the NBC and the CNN. There we go. Tongue twister for me. Too early in the morning. All right. First, it says these states have been hit the hardest by coronavirus. Here's what they are doing to fight the spread. What gets me right here is this coronavirus has been going on for, I'd like to say, maybe a month and around that. I've been hearing a lot about it over the news, just like everybody else. Now, again, I'm stressing. All right. What the heck? Well, I should say, what the fuck is this United States up with it? It says that while the U.S. struggles to play catch up in the fight against the coronavirus, states with the most cases and deaths are making their own rules to try to stop the disease from emergency. So why are we playing catch up on this? That's what I'm trying to fucking figure out. Something like this has been going around the whole entire world, and we've been, I shouldn't say we, but the United States have been watching this. Countries, cities are closing down, and you can't get anywhere. It's basically, I don't know. Well, I said that a couple of times. I'm a little confused with this. I'm just trying to figure out why would they say, which is CNN, say the United States is trying to play catch up. Are we? We knew about this for a long period of time. Why? Why are we playing catch up? Skunk, good morning. I watched a couple of your videos yesterday, Skunk. Give you a couple pointers. Hopefully it works out for you. Mister, how you doing? So anyways, that's the topic of the conversation today. Anybody's willing to be able to change it. If they want, if they are pissed off, they're fucking frustrated, I don't care what it is. Come up on the panel. Say it in the chat. Tell me what you're pissed off. Tell me what's going on in your life, and you need to release that stress, and you need to talk to. I'm kind of like pissed off. For one, all right, the state of Rhode Island declared a state of emergency, and I think that's all for the money. We don't have that many cases. I believe it was only 2 or 3 cases that was confirmed as a coronavirus. So maybe it's to get extra money from the federal government that be able to help the disease or prevent the disease from spreading. I know I ain't getting no extra money. All right. So Washington State, which I was saying, this is where the first U.S. case and the first U.S. death from the coronavirus were reported. Now Washington has more than 370 cases of coronavirus and at least 31 deaths. All right. Now that's one state. If that's the first state to be able to have 370 cases and 31 deaths, and the U.S. knew about this for a long time. I would say not a long time, 2 months. Why are we playing catch up? We should have been like a step of the game. This country is supposed to be like good again. I just don't understand why would they put that? I don't know, playing catch up. All right, let's see. At least 11 nursing homes have been hit with the disease, including one linked to 19 deaths. All right, now they're talking about nursing homes being closed. All right, that is true. That's in Washington. In state of Rhode Island, I'll tell you right now, my mother-in-law is in a nursing home. They lock the doors. Nobody could go out as visitors. Now, I'm also curious. All right, I'm going to bring this up to that nursing home. I'm going to ask it. The nursing home, if it's considered closed for visitors, is the employees allowed to go home? And are they allowed to come back to work in that nursing home? And if that is the case, what's one of those employees to bring that coronavirus, if they're infected, into that nursing home? I think nursing homes can't have the family members come and see their loved ones because they're afraid of the coronavirus going into the nursing home. I think the nursing home should be completely locked down. That means nobody in, nobody out, and that's it. That means the nursing people that take care of the CNAs, the nurses, the doctors, whoever, they have to stay there. That's what I would consider. Makes it fair, because if they're able to go home and see their loved ones and travel wherever they want to do and come home, I mean, go back to work and take care of our loved ones, which is fine. But what if they contract the virus when they're out and about doing their own personal business with their family, or they're out at the grocery store or something, and they go back to the nursing home? You know, I don't understand. And I think the families should be able to go into the nursing home. All right. There should be some type of policy at the, say, nursing home door. Check the temperature. Just, I don't know. Do something where you could be able to see your loved ones. I don't know. That's my rat and raws. I'm just like kind of one of those days that, Jeff, how you doing? Jay and Jay Mudmoles, Mister, I'm just mad about broken rear and the mount mower. Just one mount that's broken. What do you mean the mount is broken? As far as I know, any transaxle already has 4 bolts to hold that transaxle in, and then you have 2 front bolts right there. I'll run that panel again, see if anybody wants to come up and shoot the shit. Let's see. Who else? Daniel. Doug Sweener. Good morning. Good morning, JC. Oh, that's another thing. I got to log off of this. I prefer not to, but a lot of good information on this. Good morning, mister.
I figured I'd come up on the panel and tell you what mount is broken.
Okay, what's up?
You know the farthest mount in front? It's kind of like an elbow mount.
Elbow mount. What kind of transaxle?
frick, I have one like the Lucky 7.
PLS 206.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the mounts in front, it's an elbow. There's 2 bolts that go underneath and on top of it, and it's broke right in the middle.
All right, but what do you mean an elbow? I'm trying to picture it because, as far as I'm concerned, it's only one bolt in the front of the transaxle, and that one bolt will connect to a metal rod that connects to the frame. That frame will have 2 bolts.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 bolts that go to the frame, and then 2 bolts that go to the transaxle. It's in between it that broke.
Well, all right. One way, right? All right. One way to be able to fix that, if you look at some of my support brackets I built on the Lucky 7,
Yeah.
all the yellow brackets. If you go to Bad Butt Mud Mower on my channel,
All right.
you'll be able to see that video right there, and you'll see how I did that brace. And I actually got rid of one of those braces there, so you could be able to see that braces up really well.
Okay.
Might have to do a little bit of welding, and you need a bed frame too for the stock.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, JC.
Hey, Lucky.
How you doing? We're talking about the coronavirus and nursing homes, how they're closed, and all like happy shit. Good morning, Gene. Thinker, what's up?
All the colleges are closing here.
I do have to give a shout out. I had one of my friends on Facebook, Miss Penny S, we're gonna call her. She said that she finally was able to get her son to be able to watch some videos, and he enjoyed it. And I guess I commented back to him, and he was happy. So I told Penny S I was going to give her son a shout out today on my morning blog. So
Okay.
Julius Clag, what's up, buddy? There's your shout out, and hopefully you get to watch more of my videos, enjoy them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and also share the videos on your Facebook. Very simple to do, because you might like the videos. If you like them, somebody else might like them. So how's it all going, JC?
All right. All the colleges are closed here, but they haven't said anything about the elementary schools and middle school and high schools. St. Patrick's
All right.
Day
Well,
parade is canceled.
Yeah, JC, you're breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have we're gonna see if we All right, guys, I apologize for that. We had a little problem with the broadcast system. We do have some breaking news from Boston College. We have Cheryl that's in the back, which you all know is my wife. She actually has some information. I just put it up on the headline on the bottom there. If you'd like to come up on the panel, babe, you can feel free to let us know what's going on with the Boston College. Maybe you have a little more inside scoop what is going on. We had 10 people in the house who would drop down to half only because of my little mess up with the internet connection. That guy stinks. I will run that link. If anybody would like to come up on a panel again, I apologize for that. I finally make it a live stream and it's not on. Yeah, Gene, just give it 1 minute. It will come on. We just had a power glitch here. I don't know if you guys seen right before. All right, we got Cheryl. Come on. Your volume. Let's see. Just give me 1 second here. I got.
Is that better?
Everybody else could be able to hear you. I just can't hear you because I got the speaker, the Bluetooth in the other room. So just give me a second. I could disconnect that. All right, there we go. All right, so what's going on, Cheryl? I call you babe, but
I went to go get my student and the mother came out and she had her phone. Boston College decided for today to close. However, she agreed with me that they're not just going to close for a day. So I've called the office to notify them. And I'm going to hope for the best.
all right. So as you all know, Boston College is now closed. What they say for the day.
For the day.
I did run that link. Yep. I did run the link, so if you feel free to come on up, Jeff. Anybody else in the house? Mister, I'm glad you came back.
Yeah. Figured I'd come back.
We had a power glitch here. I don't know if you guys seen the camera flicker for a little bit, and the power came back on, so I had to reboot the internet there.
Lucky.
Yes.
Hey, listen, not to interrupt. I think everybody should, in all honesty, the man that drove you from Maine back home to Rhode Island in August when you broke your leg, correct?
You're not talking loud enough. You have to talk louder. Too much background noise.
I said, I think everyone should be able to meet the person who drove you from Maine back home to Rhode Island last August when you broke your leg, correct?
Dave is more than welcome to come up on my panel anytime he wants. That's his choice.
But there you go, everybody. There's the man who drove Lucky from Maine all the way back to Rhode Island with a broken leg.
Yay, Maine.
My eye is all water. Oh my God. I'm not
All right,
crying.
so we kind of lost track of this conversation here because of power glitch, a few other little things, but the topic of the conversation is the coronavirus and why is the country trying to play catch up? We should have known this, should have done this a long time ago. As soon as when, let's see, Japan, all right, whole bunch of different places, different countries. Lawrence, how you doing?
Lucky.
What's up, mister?
My opinion about coronavirus is that I think the government's trying to excite everyone and freak everyone out over just a little like common cold that they say that it's worse than the common cold, and I think it's just a bunch of BS, and I don't think it's something to really worry about.
Now, what state are you in? I know where you are, but if you let everybody know what state you are,
Yeah.
what are they doing down there in your state?
I have
Are
no
they,
idea.
like closing schools and
Not really, not that I've known. They were thinking about it. I heard them thinking about closing it for 2 weeks, but I don't know.
Right. Now I know JC, she also said that they were closing. Welcome back, JC. I apologize for that. JC said that she had a few things.
Our St. Patrick's Day parade is canceled. First time in a century
Yep.
in Savannah, Georgia. All the colleges are closed. They haven't said anything about the elementary schools, middle school, and high schools yet.
Right.
That's all I got.
Well, Lucky, I gotta get going to school. Have a great day, and everyone here, have a great day.
Yep.
Hey,
Have a
you
good day, and don't forget to wash your hands plenty of times today.
Everyone keep safe. Talk to you guys later.
All right,
Yep. Right. So Gene says the buffets are closed. And just a few other things, but that's all right now. Which, now I heard on the news this morning, City of Providence, what they're doing in Providence, Rhode Island, is any clubs that holds more than 200 people cannot open. That's including restaurants, all right? That's including, you know, the gatherings, the Providence Convention Center. So all that stuff is all canceled. I believe it was in Newport, they have a St. Patrick's Day parade. They wanted to cancel that. And, well, the governor wanted to cancel it. And the city said, we need to cancel it. And there's a fight about that. We'll see if it goes on for this weekend. But I know Boston, they closed. Let's see, in Vegas. Yep, in Vegas. Now, that's another thing. You're talking about Vegas casinos, all right? We seen, I seen yesterday, every single casino, they're closing their buffets, canceling all their events, okay? But you can still go there and gamble the table machines and the slot machines.
Shouldn't be able to.
But you think of it, what's the sense? Susan, let's see. Susan says all the schools are closed where my daughter lives in Lynn, Mass, due to teachers exposed to coronavirus. Ooh. All right, so that's another local tip right there. Boston College is closed. Cheryl just said they closed this morning. Of course, I think Mr. First, right.
I guess I'll just be doing some good cleaning today in my house, huh?
Lucky.
You're just gonna look at me and wonder what the hell's going on. Mom, you left like an hour and a half ago, and now you're home.
Yep. All right. So Jeff says they think it's a big scam. Is it possible? I'm not sure. There is a lot of people getting sick, but the thing is, all right, how many people actually getting sick? We'll just say, throw it out, 100,000 people, all right, that got sick and contracted this virus. But how many people contracted the basic flu last year? I bet you it was way more than 100 to 200,000 people. Way more than that. And how many people died from just the basic flu? I don't know. That's why I'm still not understanding about this coronavirus. So anyways, we have 4 minutes left. I've been talking way too much.
Lucky, hold on.
Last year, 43,000 people contracted the flu. On average, 43 million contracted the flu. On average, 22,000 died from it in 2018.
All right, there we go. There's a little point there. So we have less than 3 minutes left. I'm going to run the panel one more time. The link to come up on the panel. If you feel free to come up on the panel, this is my last time running that link.
Yay, we made it into the link today.
Yay.
Lucky.
Yes.
I can't remember the last time I was sick, but you know, I just got over whatever I had, and I was sick for a month.
Exactly. Yep.
And our rattlesnake festival is this weekend, so they're probably going to cancel that.
My student's
We
parent
have-
just like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean, what am I doing? And she's got her phone and she's like, you guys need to go back home. Yeah.
Well, Gene, you did mention your age of 72, but you probably feel like you're 16, so that's cool. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Stomach systems for 3 days. That kind of stinks. But
Cheryl?
let's see here. So anyways, I usually do this stream every morning, Monday through Friday. It's usually called Freedom of Speech. But because everybody else is talking about the coronavirus, why not? Join the bandwagon. That's why I decided to do a coronavirus shoot the shit.
Instead of listening to social media, people need to learn the true facts and numbers.
Well, what is the true facts? What is the true numbers? Social media is everybody in the world's link. What is the true numbers? The only people that know the true numbers is actually the people that know the virus.
They're really not going to tell us what's going on the news.
That's the thing. Nobody's going to tell you the truth. They're only going to tell you what they want to know.
It's a waning.
Yep.
I was like, yesterday I kept hearing this plane fly over, and I called the city, and I'm like, is there something going on we should know? This plane is low flying, and, you know, we don't get too many planes around here. And she was like, let me get the officer. And I'm like, why do I need to talk to a police officer? I called City Hall. And it's
Right.
like, you know, you never get the answer. You know, you never get the answer when I go to the city. They never want to tell you the truth.
So we have Susan. Susan says the coronavirus is bad enough. People don't need to make things worse, causing panic. It's in a way, yeah. But what I can't understand is why is everybody buying fucking shit paper? What's that have to do with the coronavirus? All right.
Yeah.
Gene says, I think the U.S. is doing really pretty good compared to other countries. Well, I think we're pretty much one of the last big countries to be able to contract that disease. The other countries, they're pretty much closed. So that's what we should have stepped up the game a long time ago and closed all the borders when Trump wanted to do that, and we wouldn't have this fucking problem because the friggin' borders would be fucking closed.
He don't have a heart, man. I don't think he has a heart.
All right. She is right. Susan says, LOL, I agree, Lucky. So anyways, we only have 2 minutes left. Does anybody in the panel or the chat have anything to say within 2 minutes? Well, actually a minute now, so make it quick.
Home and hiding.
I'm waiting for payday, then I'll go shopping.
He closed U.S. to China, saved us from this thing exploding. Yeah. All right, so we have less. Let's see. He could have. Try to save us from. Hey, Dorito! You just missed the friggin'. You just missed it. We had a good conversation here, but you know what? It's that time to say our goodbyes. We'll see everybody tomorrow at the Freedom of Speech. Well, actually, it's not tomorrow because that's Saturday. All right? Saturday morning, I'll be live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, so we'll all talk to you guys later. Now is 7:30. I end the stream. Don't matter who's on. Monday through Friday, freedom of speech from 7 to 7:30. So we'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Later. Wash your hands. Buy a lot of shit paper.